25. White celebrities you didn't know have black kids. What if I told you that some of the most famous families in the world are breaking all the rules when it comes to race and identity? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Ellen Pompeo, and Chris Ivory. These celebrities are raising biracial children, embracing cultural diversity in ways that are changing the future of parenthood and racial representation. But it's not always easy. How do they navigate the challenges that come with raising children of different races in today's world? Watch until the end to find out. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Legends of Black Excellence for more inspiring stories. Madonna. Madonna is not only a global icon known for her groundbreaking music and cultural influence, but also for her journey as a mother. Over the years, she has adopted 4 children from Malawi, a country in southeastern Africa, creating a multicultural family that reflects her desire to give children in need a better life. Madonna's decision to adopt children from Malawi began in 2006 when she brought home her first son, David Banda. At the time, David was a baby living in an orphanage after his father, who was still alive, gave permission for the adoption. Madonna has spoken about how profound this experience was for her, deeply changing her perspective on motherhood and the world. In 2009, Madonna expanded her family when she adopted a girl named Mercy James. However, this adoption was far more complex. The process faced significant opposition from Mercy's extended family, who were initially resistant to the idea of sending her to another country. After a lengthy court battle, Madonna won the right to adopt Mercy, and the young girl was able to join her new family. Madonna has always emphasized her commitment to making sure Mercy stays connected to her Malawian roots, both culturally and emotionally. In 2017, Madonna adopted twin girls Esther and Stella from Malawi. These 2 girls, who were only 4 years old at the time, had spent much of their lives in an orphanage. Madonna's decision to adopt them came after seeing them during a trip to Malawi. She shared their adoption story with her followers on Instagram, thanking the Malawian courts for granting her the privilege of becoming their mother. Madonna's adoption journey has been one marked by love, determination, and the desire to provide a safe, nurturing environment for children in need. Today, Madonna is the proud mother of 6 children, 4 of whom are black. She has not only raised them with love, but also with a strong understanding of their cultural heritage. Despite facing criticism over the years regarding her adoption choices, Madonna has remained steadfast in her belief that family is about love and commitment, not biology. She has continuously used her platform to advocate for the rights of children worldwide and has emphasized the importance of racial and cultural identity in her children's upbringing. Madonna's role as a mother to her black children has made her a strong advocate for racial equality and inclusion. She has been open about the challenges of raising children of different backgrounds, especially in a world where racial disparities still persist. Her commitment to ensuring her children grow up proud of their African heritage while simultaneously embracing their place in a global family is a testament to her belief in the power of love and family. For Madonna, being a mother is not just about providing a home, but about giving her children the tools and the confidence to thrive in a world that is often complex and difficult. Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie has long been known not only for her work as an actress and humanitarian, but also for her dedication to her children. Throughout her career, Jolie has been deeply involved in advocacy for refugee rights, which directly influenced her decision to adopt children from around the world, including her beloved daughter, Zahara Marley Jolie Pitt. In 2005, Angelina adopted Zahara from an Ethiopian orphanage when Zahara was just a few months old. At the time, Zahara was suffering from a series of health issues, but Angelina ensured she received the medical care she needed, and they were able to bring her home to the United States. From the very beginning, Angelina made it clear that adopting Zahara was a life-changing decision that helped shape her perspective on the world. The actress has frequently spoken about how adopting Zahara brought an entirely new meaning to her life, and she has done everything she can to honor her daughter's Ethiopian heritage. Jolie, along with her then-partner Brad Pitt, later ensured that Zahara not only grew up with access to a wealth of opportunities, but also had a solid connection to her cultural roots. Over the years, Zahara has been seen alongside her mother at various public events and even began her journey at university, which was a proud moment for Angelina, who spoke emotionally about her daughter's growth. Angelina Jolie's commitment to Zahara's Ethiopian background is reflected in her efforts to introduce her daughter to the culture by taking her to Ethiopian restaurants, teaching her about the history, and fostering a deeper understanding of her heritage. This focus on cultural identity and connection is central to Jolie's approach to motherhood. She believes that children, especially those from adopted or diverse backgrounds, should have a clear understanding of where they come from while being encouraged to explore their own identities in a safe and loving environment. Through her adoption of Zahara and her ongoing support for her daughter's growth, Angelina Jolie has become a symbol of what it means to be an advocate for international adoption, cultural diversity, and the power of love. Jolie's family continues to reflect her strong belief in love, transcending race with her children. Zahara included, representing the beautiful diversity of the world she hopes for them to embrace as they grow. Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron is another powerful figure in Hollywood who has not only made a name for herself as an award-winning actress, but also as a single mother to 2 Black children, both of whom she adopted with love and intention. Theron, born in South Africa, has always felt a deep connection to the country and its culture. In 2012, she adopted her first son, Jackson, a Black baby from her homeland. At the time, Jackson was just a few months old when he entered Theron's home, and he became a beloved member of her family. Charlize has openly shared her journey with her fans and the public, expressing that adopting Jackson was one of the most rewarding decisions of her life. Theron's connection to Jackson goes beyond just motherhood. She has always been committed to ensuring he grows up proud of his South African heritage and Black identity. As a single mother, she has made sure that Jackson's upbringing is filled with love and a deep understanding of his cultural roots, even in a world where Black children often face unique challenges. She focuses on raising him in an environment where diversity is embraced and cultural understanding is integral to his upbringing. In 2015, Theron adopted her second child, August, another Black child, further expanding her family. Like with Jackson, Charlize has been open about her experiences raising both children as a single mother. She believes that race should not define the value of a family, and her determination to raise her children in a world of love, acceptance, and understanding is clear. One of Theron's key priorities is to ensure her children feel proud of who they are and that they grow up in a home where their cultural identity is celebrated. Theron has also been candid about the challenges of raising Black children as a white mother. She takes this responsibility very seriously, learning about topics like hair care, cultural representation, and the complexities of being Black in the world. Her commitment to providing Jackson and August with a strong sense of self and cultural pride is a core element of her motherhood. As a public figure, Charlize has used her platform to encourage others to understand the importance of racial representation and how raising children of diverse backgrounds requires intentionality, learning, and empathy. In interviews, Charlize has often said that being a mother to Black children has changed her perspective on the world. It has deepened her understanding of racism and the need for continued advocacy, and she is determined to raise her children with the knowledge that their identity is a source of strength. For Theron family is about far more than genetics. It is about the love, support, and respect that create a strong foundation for children to flourish. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock is not only known for her career in Hollywood, but also for her incredible journey as a mother. In 2010, Sandra adopted her first child, Louis Bardo Bullock, a Black baby boy from New Orleans, Louisiana. At the time, Louis was only a few months old, and Sandra was going through a difficult divorce, making the adoption process a deeply personal and emotional one. Despite the challenges, Sandra has described Louis as the light that helped her move forward during that tough time. From the beginning, she has been incredibly private about her family keeping Louis away from the media spotlight, but she has always been open about the joy and fulfillment he has brought to her life. In 2015, Sandra expanded her family by adopting a second child, a girl named Layla. Layla came from the foster care system in Louisiana, and her adoption process was particularly emotional as she had experienced trauma and needed time to feel secure. Sandra has shared how important it was for her to ensure Layla felt safe and loved, and how their bond grew stronger over time. The process of adopting Layla was long, and Sandra has been candid about the struggles they faced, but she has also expressed how rewarding it was to see Layla finally settle into her new home. Sandra has been open about the unique experience of raising Black children as a white mother. She has spoken candidly in interviews about how she continues to learn, adapt, and grow in her role as a mother to Lewis and Layla. One of the key aspects Sandra focuses on is making sure her children feel connected to their cultural identities. She has also been very vocal about the importance of discussing race and the experiences that Black children may face, ensuring her kids understand their unique place in the world. Through her dedication to her children, Sandra has emphasized the importance of being present and involved in their lives, while also teaching them to be proud of their Black heritage. She has become a strong advocate for racial awareness and representation, aiming to create a safe and inclusive environment where her children feel empowered. For Sandra Bullock, motherhood is about more than just love. It's about teaching her children to be proud of who they are and equipping them with the strength to navigate the world. Kristin Davis. Kristin Davis, best known for her role as Charlotte York on Sex and the City, has also made a name for herself as a loving mother to 2 Black children. Kristin's journey into motherhood began in 2011 when she adopted a Black baby girl named Gemma Rose. As a single woman at the time, Kristin was deeply committed to providing a loving, supportive home for Gemma. She spoke openly about how she felt an instant connection to Gemma, and the adoption process was one of the most profound experiences of her life. While Kristin didn't publicly share many details about Gemma's early years, it was clear that their bond was strong, and Gemma quickly became a central part of her world. In 2018, Kristin expanded her family further by adopting a Black baby boy named Wilson. This decision, like her first adoption, was made with love and the intention of raising a child in a home filled with warmth, stability, and care. Kristin has been candid about the challenges she faces as a white mother raising Black children. She acknowledged that while love is the foundation of her family, it is not enough on its own. She has spoken in interviews about the importance of learning and understanding the realities of raising Black children in a world where racial issues remain prevalent. Kristin's commitment to her children's cultural identity has been central to her approach to parenting. She has been intentional about ensuring that both Gemma and Wilson are exposed to positive Black role models and are given the opportunity to connect with their cultural heritage. Kristin recognizes that her children will face different experiences in life due to their race, and she works to make sure they have the support and resources to thrive in a society that can often be harsh toward Black people. In addition to her dedication to her children, Kristin has used her platform to raise awareness about the importance of diversity and representation. She is aware of the privilege she holds as a white mother raising Black children, and she actively works to educate herself and others on issues of race identity and the challenges that Black children face in today's world. Her efforts to provide a loving, culturally aware environment for her children reflect her deep understanding of the responsibility that comes with motherhood. Kristin Davis's journey as a mother has not only shaped her personal life, but has also made her a vocal advocate for racial awareness, showing that love and intentionality are essential when raising children from diverse backgrounds. Mariska Hargitay. Mariska Hargitay, best known for her iconic role as Olivia Benson on Law & Order SVU, is a dedicated mother of 2 adopted children. Her journey into motherhood began in 2011 when she and her husband, actor Peter Herman, adopted their first child, Amaya Josephine. Amaya, a Black baby girl, was adopted through an open adoption process. Mariska has always been open about the deep connection she felt with Amaya from the moment they met, describing the experience as life-changing and incredibly emotional. Mariska also shared that the process of adopting Amaya was one of the most beautiful experiences of her life, filled with joy and love. In 2012, Mariska and Peter decided to expand their family by adopting a baby boy named Andrew Nicholas. Mariska has spoken about how becoming a mother completely reshaped her world both personally and professionally. She describes her children as her greatest blessings, and her commitment to raising them with love and care is evident in everything she does. In fact, Mariska's life outside of work is centered around her family, and she often speaks about how much motherhood has changed her, giving her a greater sense of purpose. As a mother to Black children, Mariska has shared that she is acutely aware of the unique challenges that her children may face due to their race. She has talked openly about how important it is to raise them with a strong sense of cultural identity while also teaching them the values of kindness, compassion, and empathy. Mariska has used her platform to speak out about racial issues, ensuring that her children grow up knowing their heritage and feeling empowered to embrace who they are. Mariska's advocacy for racial justice and her commitment to raising her children with awareness and love is a testament to her belief in the importance of diversity and inclusion. She continues to work hard to ensure that Amaya and Andrew grow up confident in themselves and their identities, knowing that their mother is their biggest ally and supporter. Through her journey as an adoptive mother, Mariska has become a role model for many, showcasing the power of love and family, no matter the background or race. Connie Britton. Connie Britton, known for her roles in Friday Night Lights and Nashville, is a devoted mother to her son Yobi Aob, whom she adopted from Ethiopia in 2011. At the time, Connie was a single woman, and her decision to adopt a child from Ethiopia was something she had dreamed of for many years. Connie has always been very vocal about how much she longed to be a mother, and adoption felt like the perfect path for her. She brought Yobi into her life when he was just a baby, and the two quickly formed an inseparable bond. Adopting a Black child as a white mother has not been without its challenges, but Connie has been open about the learning process. She fully understands the complexities of raising a Black son in a world that still grapples with racial inequality and prejudice. Connie has spoken about her commitment to ensuring Yobi is raised in an environment where he feels loved, supported, and proud of his African roots. She makes sure to incorporate Ethiopian culture into their daily lives, including celebrating important traditions and teaching Yobi about his heritage. Connie has used her platform to advocate for adoption and for raising children of different backgrounds with awareness and responsibility. She has admitted that becoming a mother to Yobi changed her perspective on race privilege and social justice. It has also fueled her commitment to ensuring that her son grows up understanding the world through a lens that values both his Ethiopian background and his place in a predominantly white society. Her experience as a mother has taught her to be deeply empathetic to the experiences of Black people, especially Black children. Connie takes this responsibility seriously, making sure that Yobi is surrounded by a diverse group of people who understand and share in his cultural experience. Although Connie prefers to keep her family life private, it is clear that raising Yobi has shaped her in profound ways, and she is committed to ensuring that he grows up feeling empowered and proud of his identity. Through her journey as an adoptive mother, Connie Britton exemplifies the importance of embracing diversity, learning about different cultures, and raising children with empathy, love, and understanding. Mary Louise Parker. Mary Louise Parker is a celebrated actress, best known for her roles in Weeds and The West Wing. In 2007, she adopted a baby girl from Ethiopia named Caroline Abarash Parker, affectionately known as Ash. At the time of her adoption, Ash was just an infant, and Mary Louise spoke candidly about how the adoption process was one of the most emotional and transformative experiences of her life. Parker, a single mother at the time, was deeply moved by the opportunity to bring Ash into her family, and she has always emphasized how much Ash has changed her life in the most profound ways. Though Mary Louise tends to keep her family life private, she has shared that becoming a mother to Ash was a beautiful and meaningful journey. As a white mother raising a Black child, Parker has openly acknowledged the unique challenges her daughter may face because of her race. She has stated that her focus has always been on making sure Ash feels proud of her Ethiopian heritage and is fully supported in embracing her identity. Parker's commitment to honoring Ash's background includes learning more about Ethiopian culture and fostering a strong sense of cultural pride in her daughter. Mary Louise also highlighted the importance of having open conversations about race and identity, particularly as Ash grows older. She wants Ash to feel empowered and connected to her roots while navigating a world that may not always be kind to people of color. In interviews, Parker has spoken about the importance of ensuring her daughter's experiences are recognized and valued, and how her role as a mother has made her more aware of issues surrounding race and inequality. By becoming a mother to Ash, Mary Louise Parker not only changed her own life, but also became an advocate for raising children with a strong sense of self and pride, emphasizing the importance of cultural understanding and empathy. She is committed to ensuring that Ash grows up confident in who she is, supported by a mother who loves her unconditionally. Jillian Michaels. Jillian Michaels, a well-known fitness expert and television personality, is also a proud mother who has adopted a daughter from Haiti. In 2012, Jillian and her then-partner Heidi Rhodes adopted Lucenzia, a 2-year-old girl from Haiti. At the time, Lucenzia had spent much of her early life in an orphanage, and the adoption process was long, taking over 2 years to complete. Despite the delays and emotional ups and downs, Jillian never gave up on the process and was determined to bring Lucenzia into her family. Jillian has been incredibly candid about her experience raising a black child as a white mother. She has admitted that becoming a mother has been a steep learning curve, especially when it comes to issues like race hair care and understanding the unique challenges black children face in society. She has spoken openly about the need to educate herself on these topics and how she's continuously learning how to be a better parent. Jillian has emphasized that while love is a vital part of parenting, it's also crucial to actively educate herself and be aware of the additional challenges Lucenzia may encounter growing up. Jillian also acknowledges the complexity of adopting a child from another country, particularly in terms of cultural identity. She has made it a priority to ensure that Lucenzia knows about her Haitian heritage while also learning about American culture. Jillian has expressed her desire to raise Lucenzia in an environment where her identity is celebrated and she feels proud of her roots. Raising a biracial child has given Jillian a deeper understanding of racial issues and has sparked a commitment to helping her daughter feel seen, loved, and empowered. Jillian's openness about her adoption journey and the lessons she's learned in parenting reflects her dedication to ensuring Lucenzia grows up with a strong sense of identity and pride. She uses her platform as a fitness expert and television personality to advocate for the importance of racial awareness and education in parenting, encouraging others to not just love their children, but to actively work to understand their unique experiences. Through her experience as an adoptive mother, Jillian Michaels has shown that love, education, and empathy are key in raising a child who feels confident in their identity. Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman, renowned for his portrayal of Wolverine in the X-Men series, is also known for being a devoted father to 2 children whom he and his wife Deborah Lee Furness adopted. Their journey into parenthood began in 2000 when they adopted Oscar Maximilian Jackman, a biracial baby boy. At the time, they had been looking into adoption, and they found out that mixed-race children were often harder to place in families. This reality motivated them to adopt Oscar, and their decision to welcome him into their family became one of the most fulfilling experiences of their lives. Oscar, born in 2000, became the couple's first child, and Hugh and Deborah Lee were overjoyed to raise him. Jackman has often spoken about how his children have completely transformed his life. With Oscar's arrival, Hugh has expressed that his sense of purpose shifted, and he realized that being a father was more important than anything else in his life. He and Deborah Lee have raised Oscar in an environment filled with love, compassion, and an understanding of the value of diversity. In addition to Oscar, Hugh and Deborah Lee also adopted Ava Elliott Jackman in 2005. Like Oscar, Ava's adoption was filled with love and joy, and Hugh has shared how they are dedicated to ensuring that both of their children grow up with a strong sense of cultural pride, especially in regard to Oscar's biracial identity. Jackman and his wife are committed to fostering an environment where their children feel proud of both their heritage and the cultural diversity that surrounds them. Hugh Jackman has been an advocate for raising children with awareness of race and identity. As a father, he is especially mindful of the challenges that his biracial son may face in a world where race can still be a barrier. Hugh has spoken openly about the responsibility of raising children who may experience the world differently due to their racial background. He and Deborah Lee have always ensured that Oscar and Ava are surrounded by people who understand and celebrate their backgrounds, fostering a safe and supportive space for them to grow up confidently. Hugh's journey as a father reflects his deep commitment to nurturing his children's identities and teaching them the value of embracing their diversity. Through his open discussions about race and parenting, Jackman has become a role model for parents navigating similar journeys. Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer, an acclaimed actress celebrated for her roles in Scarface and Batman Returns, is also a loving mother who adopted a daughter, Claudia Rose, in 1993. At the time of her adoption, Michelle was a single woman and wanted to grow her family in a meaningful way. Claudia, who was just a newborn when Michelle brought her into her life, has become an integral part of her family. Michelle has always spoken about how adopting Claudia was a transformative experience and has been very open about the depth of the bond she shares with her daughter. Claudia, who is of African American descent, was adopted by Michelle when she was not yet married, and her adoption has been one of the defining moments in Michelle's life. Despite her high-profile career, Pfeiffer has kept her family life private, but it is clear that motherhood has shaped her profoundly. She has emphasized the importance of giving Claudia a loving and stable home where she would feel supported and understood, particularly as a Black child growing up in a predominantly white household. As a mother to a Black daughter, Michelle has always been aware of the unique challenges that Claudia may face due to her racial background. She has spoken about how important it is for her to ensure that Claudia grows up with a strong sense of identity and pride in her heritage. While Michelle has kept the details of their private lives minimal, she has consistently highlighted the importance of teaching Claudia about her African American roots and making sure she has the tools and support to navigate the world confidently. Raising a Black child as a white mother has been an eye-opening experience for Michelle, and she has openly acknowledged that her perspective on race privilege and social issues has evolved since becoming a mother. Michelle is also keenly aware of the challenges Claudia may face as a woman of color, and she is committed to equipping her daughter with the confidence and resilience needed to thrive in an often challenging world. Throughout her career, Michelle has remained a private figure when it comes to her family, but her commitment to raising Claudia with love, cultural awareness, and the strength to face any challenges head-on is evident. Michelle Pfeiffer's journey as a mother reflects the ongoing learning process that comes with raising children from diverse backgrounds, and her unwavering support for Claudia has allowed her daughter to grow into a strong, confident young woman. Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda is an iconic actress, activist, and philanthropist, and her personal life reflects her deep commitment to social causes, including her journey as an adoptive mother. In 1982, Fonda opened her home and heart to a 14-year-old Black girl named Mary Lana Williams, who had come from a challenging background. Mary was the daughter of Black Panther activists, and Jane met her through a summer camp she ran for underserved children. Recognizing that Mary needed a stable environment, Fonda invited her to live with her full-time. This decision would mark a transformative chapter in both their lives. Over the years, Jane and Mary formed a mother-daughter bond that became even more significant as Mary came to see Jane as a second mother. Jane has always emphasized how much raising Mary taught her not just about parenting, but also about racism, privilege, and cultural sensitivity. Their relationship has been deeply rooted in love, understanding, and mutual respect. Fonda has been vocal about the need to provide children with the space to thrive, particularly children who face challenges due to their race or socioeconomic background. Fonda has stated that her experience raising Mary helped her become more aware of the systemic inequalities that still exist in society. She has been a consistent advocate for racial justice, and much of her activism has been fueled by her understanding of the world through Mary's eyes. In addition to helping Mary grow up in a safe and loving environment, Jane ensured that Mary stayed connected to her roots, exposing her to Black culture and fostering a sense of pride in her heritage. In recent years, Mary Lana Williams, who has since written a memoir about her life, has spoken about her time with Jane, fondly expressing deep gratitude for the stability and love she received. Their relationship remains one of mutual respect and deep emotional connection. Jane Fonda's role as a mother to Mary has not only impacted Mary's life, but also helped shape Fonda's activism and understanding of race and identity. Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman is an internationally renowned actress, and her journey as a mother is just as impactful as her career. In 1995, Kidman and her then-husband, Tom Cruise, adopted a Black son named Connor Cruise. Connor, who was just a baby at the time, joined their family during a period when Kidman and Cruise were one of Hollywood's most high-profile couples. However, the adoption was not without its complexities. Despite their divorce in 2001, Nicole has remained a loving mother to both Connor and his sister Isabella, whom they also adopted. Connor's adoption into the Cruise family was highly publicized, and throughout the years, he has mostly remained out of the public eye, choosing to live a more private life. Despite their separation, Kidman has consistently expressed her love for her children and the importance of maintaining a close relationship with them, even if they lived with Cruise after the divorce. Kidman has spoken about how raising Connor has been one of the most important experiences of her life, and she has always maintained a strong bond with him, even if their relationship has been marked by a degree of distance due to the complexities of their family dynamics. As a mother raising a Black son in a predominantly white world, Kidman has been aware of the challenges Connor may face due to his race. While she has not shared extensive details about her parenting approach, she has expressed her unwavering love and commitment to her children. In interviews, Kidman has discussed the unconditional love she feels for Connor and Isabella and how proud she is of them. She is also a strong advocate for the need to protect her children's privacy, keeping much of their lives shielded from the media. Though much of their personal lives have remained private, Nicole Kidman has always emphasized the importance of family. In her career, Kidman has openly discussed the challenges of being a mother and the sacrifices that come with raising children in the public eye. She has also been dedicated to ensuring that Connor and Isabella grow up with strong values and an understanding of the importance of their diverse backgrounds. Connor Cruise's experiences and Kidman's role as his mother underscore the importance of love, stability, and support in a child's upbringing, regardless of race or family structure. Through it all, Kidman has remained a devoted and loving mother who values the individuality of her children and works to ensure they grow up empowered and proud of who they are. Joely Fisher. Joely Fisher is a talented actress known for her roles in Desperate Housewives and Ellen. Along with her successful career, Joely has been a dedicated mother to 2 children she adopted from different cultural backgrounds. In 2008, Joely and her then-husband, Christopher Duddy, adopted a little girl named Cassandra Cassie Jean from Ethiopia. Cassie, who was just a baby at the time, quickly became an important part of their family. Joely has often shared how her journey into motherhood through adoption has been life-changing, and she feels deeply connected to her daughter and her heritage. Joely's decision to adopt Cassie was a deeply personal one, as she wanted to provide a loving home for a child in need, and the process was a long and emotional one. As a white mother raising a Black child, Joely has been particularly sensitive to the unique challenges that Cassie may face because of her race. She has spoken openly about her efforts to ensure that Cassie is connected to her Ethiopian roots, ensuring she grows up with a strong understanding of her cultural heritage. The adoption of Cassie has also made Jolie more aware of the importance of racial identity and the challenges Black children face in society. As a result, she has been particularly committed to surrounding her daughter with positive Black role models and teaching her about the value of embracing her roots. Jolie has emphasized the importance of raising Cassie in a culturally rich environment, where her Black identity is celebrated and she feels supported and proud. Jolie's experience with adoption has not only shaped her perspective on motherhood, but has also led her to become an advocate for racial awareness and cultural representation. She continues to be a loving and supportive mother, ensuring that her children grow up with a sense of pride in both their identities and the world around them. Ty Burrell. Ty Burrell, best known for his role as Phil Dunphy on Modern Family, is also a proud father to 2 adopted daughters with his wife Holly. The couple adopted their first child, Frances, in 2010, followed by their second daughter, Greta, in 2012. Both of their daughters are of African American descent, and Ty has been very vocal about how much becoming a father has changed his perspective on life. For Ty, the adoption process was incredibly rewarding, and he has expressed that raising his daughters has brought him immense joy and purpose. As a white father raising Black children, Ty is keenly aware of the unique experiences that his daughters may face due to their race. He has spoken openly about how adoption has made him more aware of racial issues, and he strives to ensure that Frances and Greta grow up in an environment where they are surrounded by people who understand and embrace their cultural heritage. Ty and Holly are committed to fostering an atmosphere where their daughters feel proud of their Black identity, while also giving them a sense of security and love. Ty has often mentioned that being a father is much more challenging than playing a dad on television, as real life doesn't come with a script. In interviews, he has discussed the importance of listening to his daughters and making sure they feel heard, supported, and understood. He and Holly have made a concerted effort to expose Frances and Greta to positive Black role models, as well as ensuring they have the opportunity to connect with people who share similar backgrounds. Throughout his career, Ty Burrell has used his platform to speak out about the responsibilities that come with being a parent, particularly when it comes to raising children of a different race. His journey into fatherhood has made him deeply aware of the importance of cultural representation and racial understanding. He has made it a priority to raise his daughters in an inclusive, supportive environment where they feel empowered to embrace their identity with pride. Through his openness about the challenges and joys of raising Black children, Ty Burrell has shown that love and cultural awareness are key components of successful and fulfilling parenting. Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg, the legendary filmmaker behind Schindler's List. E.T. and Jurassic Park has made a significant impact not only in cinema, but also in the lives of his children. Alongside his wife, Kate Capshaw Spielberg, adopted 2 children of African American descent. Their first adopted child, Theo Spielberg, was adopted by Kate before she married Steven. Later, Steven legally adopted Theo, cementing their father-son bond. Theo has generally kept a low profile, but it's clear that he was raised with love, opportunity, and support in Spielberg's multiracial family. Over the years, Theo has pursued a career in the music industry, though he remains largely out of the spotlight. In addition to Theo, the couple also adopted Michaela Spielberg in 1996, another child of African American descent. Michaela has spoken publicly about her experiences growing up in the Spielberg family, and over the years, she has shared her struggles with identity and finding her place in the world. Michaela's parents, particularly Steven and Kate, have always been supportive of her personal growth and challenges. Steven has always emphasized that his children, whether biological or adopted, were raised in an environment of love, respect, and opportunity. As a father, Spielberg has consistently spoken about the importance of family and ensuring that his children, especially Michaela and Theo, understand their diverse backgrounds. His experiences with adoption have been central to his belief in the power of love to build a family, regardless of race. The Spielberg family is a testament to the value of inclusivity, and Steven's role as a father reflects his ongoing commitment to providing his children with the space to thrive in a world full of opportunities, while understanding the challenges that come with their unique racial identities. Steven and Kate's commitment to adoption and the support they provide their children highlights how diversity in family structures can promote understanding, tolerance, and love. While keeping their family life relatively private, Spielberg has shared that adopting children of different backgrounds has enriched their home and given their family a broader perspective on the world. Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum, the German-American supermodel, actress, and television personality, has also expanded her family through adoption. In her marriage to British singer Seal, Heidi adopted 3 biracial children: Henry, born in 2005, Johann, born in 2006, and Lou, born in 2009. Though the couple divorced in 2014, they have continued to co-parent their children and maintain a strong, supportive family unit. Heidi's journey into motherhood, especially with her biracial children, has been a deeply enriching experience. She has always been very open about the joys and challenges of raising children from different cultural backgrounds. Heidi has spoken in interviews about how important it is for her children to feel proud of both their African and European heritages. She often shares her pride in them, describing them as strong, beautiful, and full of personality. Raising biracial children has come with unique challenges, and Heidi has not shied away from addressing these. She has been particularly mindful of her children's experiences as they navigate a world that may treat them differently based on their race. Heidi has taken the time to learn about Black culture, the importance of representation, and how to care for her children's hair textures, ensuring that she provides them with the knowledge and confidence to embrace their identity. She has openly admitted that she didn't have all the answers at the start, but has made it her mission to listen, learn, and raise her children with awareness and respect for their cultural backgrounds. Despite her high-profile career and personal life, Heidi has always tried to create a private and safe environment for her children, keeping their lives largely out of the media's reach. In interviews, she emphasizes that her focus is on making sure her kids grow up with confidence, love, and a clear understanding of their place in the world. She has also stressed the importance of fostering open conversations about race, encouraging her children to embrace their individuality and stay connected to both sides of their heritage. Heidi's experience as a mother to her biracial children highlights the importance of cultural awareness, self-empowerment, and inclusivity in raising a family. Through her ongoing learning and commitment to her children's growth, Heidi Klum has set an example of how to embrace diversity within the family and raise children who are proud of their identities. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, the legendary actor known for his roles in Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and The Godfather Part 2, is not only celebrated for his distinguished career, but also for his dedication as a father. De Niro has a large and blended family, including Rafael De Niro, whom he had with his first wife, and his adopted children. One of his most significant roles, however, has been as a father to his biracial children, which includes his son Julian De Niro and daughter Helen Grace. De Niro has had multiple relationships throughout his life which have resulted in a large, diverse family. His biracial children in particular have been a focus of his advocacy for cultural diversity and racial inclusivity. De Niro's openness about his experiences with raising children of different backgrounds has shaped the way he engages with both his personal life and the public. His children, especially those from his relationship with his second wife, Grace Hightower, have been raised with a deep understanding of both their Black and white heritages. De Niro has emphasized the importance of raising his children to appreciate their diverse backgrounds, particularly in a world that can sometimes be divisive due to race. He has made it a priority to instill a sense of pride in his children about both their African American and Italian roots. He speaks frequently about the importance of cultural awareness, and he strives to expose his children to a variety of experiences that help them understand the complexities of race and identity. In interviews, De Niro has also reflected on the responsibilities of being a father to biracial children, acknowledging that his kids may face challenges because of their racial backgrounds. He emphasizes the need for dialogue around racism, and the power of representation, ensuring his children feel confident and supported in a world where their identity might not always be fully understood. Through his commitment to his children and his active role in advocating for racial equality, Robert De Niro's approach to fatherhood exemplifies the importance of love awareness and cultural respect in shaping the next generation. Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki, the German basketball legend, is widely celebrated for his outstanding career in the NBA with the Dallas Mavericks. Known for his skills on the court and his leadership, Nowitzki's legacy is not just about basketball, but also about his deep commitment to his family. Nowitzki, who married Jessica Olsson, a woman of Kenyan and Swedish descent, has 3 biracial children: Malikika, born in 2013, Max, born in 2015, and Morris, born in 2016. Dirk and Jessica's decision to have a multicultural family is something they are both very proud of. Nowitzki has often shared that being married to Jessica and raising biracial children has expanded his understanding of cultural identity and the challenges that come with it. He is especially aware of the complexities of raising children in a world where race can impact their experiences, and he is committed to ensuring that his children feel proud of their heritage, both African and European. As a father, Nowitzki places a high value on teaching his children to be confident and proud of both their German and African roots. He believes that his family's mixed heritage enriches their lives and broadens their perspectives. Dirk has spoken about how raising biracial children has made him more mindful of race and identity issues, something he continues to learn about every day. In interviews, Nowitzki has shared how his children's mixed-race background has made him more sensitive to the social dynamics around race. He and Jessica make it a point to expose their children to both sides of their heritage, celebrating their Kenyan culture alongside their German roots. They've made sure to incorporate diverse experiences into their children's upbringing, teaching them the importance of embracing their identity in a world where people of different backgrounds often face unique challenges. Dirk Nowitzki's approach to parenting shows the power of cross-cultural relationships in shaping the next generation. His commitment to raising his biracial children with a strong sense of pride in their identity is a reflection of the broader values of diversity and inclusion that he holds dear both as a father and as a public figure. George Lucas. George Lucas, the iconic creator of Star Wars, has made significant contributions to the entertainment world, but his personal life also reflects his deep commitment to family and diversity. In 2013, Lucas and his wife Melody Hobson welcomed their daughter Everest Hobson Lucas, who is biracial, as Melody is a successful black businesswoman and George is white. Everest's birth was particularly meaningful for George, who at 69 years old was overjoyed by the opportunity to become a father again, this time to a biological child. Before Everest's birth, George had adopted 3 children from his previous marriage, and his family was already a blend of diverse backgrounds. His decision to adopt children and later have a child with Melody demonstrates his belief in the power of love and family, regardless of race or ethnicity. George has been an advocate for racial equality and inclusion throughout his career, and his experience as a father has deepened his commitment to those values. Raising a biracial child has made George more conscious of issues surrounding race and identity, and he has expressed his desire to raise Everest in a world where she feels proud of her heritage while understanding both her African American and white roots. George and Melody have been open about their parenting approach, focusing on providing a stable and loving environment for Everest, where she feels connected to both sides of her background. They have emphasized the importance of teaching their daughter about the significance of her diverse heritage, ensuring she grows up with a strong sense of self and pride in her identity. As parents, George and Melody are dedicated to raising their daughter in a culturally rich environment where love, understanding, and acceptance are central to her upbringing. Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger, the legendary lead singer of the Rolling Stones, has led a life filled with high-profile relationships, music stardom, and complex family dynamics. Jagger has 8 children from several different partners, and one of his most significant relationships has been with Marsha Hunt, an African-American singer and actress. Their relationship produced Jagger's first black child, Karis Jagger, born in 1970. When Karis was born, Mick was initially reluctant to publicly acknowledge her as his daughter. There were court battles and public scrutiny surrounding his acknowledgement of Karis, but eventually Jagger stepped into the role of a father, and their bond grew stronger. Karis, the only black child of Jagger's many offspring, went on to attend Yale University and became a successful film producer. Despite the initial challenges in their relationship, Jagger has always expressed his pride in Karis's accomplishments and the unique position she holds in the Jagger family. Karis Jagger's life has largely been kept private with little exposure to the media, but Mick has been seen at several public events with her, and it is clear that their relationship has matured and strengthened over time. Jagger has spoken about the importance of family, and despite the complexities of his personal life, he values the role of fatherhood and the importance of nurturing a relationship with each of his children, including Karis. Through Karis's journey, Mick Jagger's role as a father to a black daughter has opened him up to the complexities of race and identity, and while he has not always been publicly outspoken about it, his relationship with Karis has demonstrated his evolving understanding of fatherhood and family. Raising a black daughter in a world that often sees race through a divisive lens has been a transformative experience for Jagger, and he continues to maintain a respectful and supportive relationship with Karis, who has flourished in her own right. David Bowie. David Bowie, the legendary British rock icon, was not only known for his groundbreaking music and transformative impact on pop culture, but also for his role as a loving father. Bowie's family life, especially his relationship with his daughter Alexandria Lexi Zara Jones, has often been kept private, but it remains an essential part of his legacy. Lexi was born in 2000 to Bowie and his second wife, Somali supermodel Iman. As a biracial child, half black and half white, Lexi was raised in an environment that valued both her British and Somali heritage. Bowie was deeply protective of Lexi's privacy, keeping her out of the media spotlight during his lifetime. However, he often spoke about the joy Lexi brought to his life. In interviews, he described her as the person who completed his life. Bowie's commitment to his daughter's upbringing reflected his belief in inclusivity and respect for cultural diversity. Despite the pressures of fame, Bowie made sure Lexi had a childhood shielded from the public eye, away from the intense scrutiny that often accompanies the children of celebrities. After Bowie's death in 2016, Iman, Lexi's mother, has continued to raise her with the same sense of love and privacy. Bowie's dedication to Lexi's well-being extended beyond his music career, showing that his focus was always on providing a safe, loving environment for her to grow and thrive. Through his commitment to his family, Bowie set an example of how to navigate fame while ensuring that one's personal life and children are protected. Today, Lexi, now an adult, has followed in her parents' artistic footsteps, working as an artist and musician. Her ability to balance her dual heritage and creative expression can be seen as a testament to the upbringing David and Iman provided, one rooted in love, respect for identity, and cultural appreciation. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, the reality TV star turned entrepreneur, is well known for her public persona and business empire, but her role as a mother is just as influential. Kim, who is Armenian-American, has 4 biracial children with rapper Kanye West, who is black. Their children, North St. Chicago and Psalm, have become central figures in the Kardashian family's media presence, and Kim has consistently used her platform to discuss raising her children in a world where race and identity play significant roles in shaping their experiences. Kim's journey as a mother has been marked by her evolving understanding of race and her commitment to raising her children with an appreciation for both their Black and Armenian heritage. She has spoken openly about how the birth of her first child, North, opened her eyes to the complexities of raising a biracial child in America. After North's birth, Kim realized the importance of learning about Black culture and racial issues, as well as taking steps to ensure her children understand the significance of their identity. One of Kim's key priorities as a mother has been making sure her children feel proud of their mixed-race identity. She has emphasized the importance of surrounding her children with strong Black role models and has made efforts to teach them about Black culture history and the challenges that come with being of mixed race in a sometimes divided society. Additionally, Kim has been very vocal about how she navigates topics like racism and identity with her children, ensuring they feel empowered to embrace both sides of their heritage. Through her journey as a mother, Kim Kardashian has worked to break down stereotypes and raise awareness about the importance of racial representation. Despite her public persona, Kim remains committed to providing a nurturing, loving, and culturally aware environment for her children. Her efforts to raise her children with a strong sense of self and pride in their heritage continue to shape her role as a mother and public figure, setting an example for other parents who are raising children in an increasingly multicultural world. Prince Harry. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have made headlines not only for their royal duties, but also for their advocacy and commitment to raising a family that embraces diversity. The couple who married in 2018 welcomed their first child, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, in May 2019, followed by their daughter Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor in 2021. Both children are biracial, as Meghan is of mixed race, with a Black mother and a white father, while Prince Harry is white. Prince Harry has been outspoken about the significance of his children's mixed heritage, and both he and Meghan have made it clear that they are determined to raise their children in an inclusive environment free from the discrimination they have both faced. Harry, in particular, has emphasized how important it is for their children to embrace both sides of their identity, acknowledging the unique challenges that come with being biracial, especially within the context of British royalty. In interviews, Harry has shared how becoming a father to biracial children has deepened his understanding of racism. He has spoken about his desire to create a world that is more accepting and equal, especially for his children, who will likely face societal challenges because of their racial background. Prince Harry's journey as a father has shaped his work as an advocate for racial justice and equality, and he has often spoken about his determination to raise Archie and Lilibet in a way that acknowledges their heritage while ensuring they grow up in a safe and supportive environment. As a family, the Sussexes have been intentional about creating a space where Archie and Lilibet can celebrate both their British and African-American roots, teaching them to be proud of their heritage and live in harmony with their diverse background. Their move to the United States after stepping down from royal duties was partly motivated by their desire to protect their children from the media and to provide them with the freedom to grow up outside the harsh spotlight of the British royal family. Ellen Pompeo. Ellen Pompeo, the star of Grey's Anatomy, has also become an advocate for racial awareness and representation through her experience as a mother. In 2007, Ellen and her husband, music producer Chris Ivory, adopted their first child, Stella Luna Ivory. Later, they had two more children, Sienna Mae Ivory and Eli Christopher Ivory, making their family dynamic and exciting blend of diversity and love. All three of Ellen's children are biracial, as her husband Chris is African American, while Ellen is white. As a mother raising Black children, Ellen has been open about the unique challenges she faces in ensuring her children feel proud of their identity while also navigating the world as biracial children. In interviews, she has emphasized the importance of exposing her children to positive Black role models, as well as ensuring they are taught to be proud of both their African American and white backgrounds. Ellen has made it clear that while love is the cornerstone of her family, it is also essential to be aware of the experiences that Black children often face in society. Ellen has also been vocal about the importance of using her platform to talk about racial justice and equality. She has been active in encouraging others to confront their biases and promote inclusivity, not just in the workplace, but in their everyday lives. As a mother, Ellen has made it her mission to create an environment where her children feel safe, supported, and empowered to embrace their full identity, without fear of judgment. Beyond her work on Grey's Anatomy, Ellen has shared her personal experiences of being a white mother raising biracial children. She has openly discussed the responsibility of understanding the complexities of race and privilege, and how she strives to be an ally to her children as they grow up. Ellen's commitment to learning, growing, and raising her children with a sense of pride in their Black heritage has made her a strong advocate for racial awareness and positive representation. Through her journey as a mother, Ellen Pompeo has set an example for other parents raising biracial children, showcasing how intentionality, love, and cultural awareness are critical in raising children who are confident and proud of their diverse backgrounds. In a world where family dynamics continue to evolve, the journeys of Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Ellen Pompeo, and Chris Ivory serve as powerful reminders of the importance of diversity and inclusion. These families embrace their biracial heritage, ensuring their children grow up with pride in both sides of their identities. Their stories highlight the challenges and triumphs of raising children in a world still grappling with racial issues. What are your thoughts on the significance of cultural awareness in parenting? How do you believe these families are helping shape the future of diversity and representation? Let us know in the comments below.